Welcome to the Fairfield Art Association's Art Camp. Our first day with Art Camp featured Mark Schafer, who took all the art campers up to the museum on the third floor of the Carnegie Building for a historic art sketching adventure. With these sketches, color books were made. The Art Camp's theme is celebrating Iowa's 150th Sesquicentennial, Celebrate Our State. On day 2, the art campers made Victorian birdhouses. Judy Bales and Judy Swann worked with grades K through 5 in 2 sessions, creating their very own birdhouse. Today, we took a walk to Central Park and created chalk quilts with quilter Deanna Freeburg and assistant Susan Kessel. The children created chalk quilts on the gazebo in the town square for everyone to come and look at. Thursday of the Fairfield Art Association's Art Camp, Allison, Rollins, and Jane McNerney helped the children create a graham cracker town, complete with frosting, graham crackers, pretzels, candy, and an assortment of goodies. Come share with us today our exciting class of creating chalk quilts with Deanna Freeburg and Susan Kessel.
For keeping you warm. So that's how quilts first came to be, and it was called, they were utility quilts, or they were used quilts. But then also, people really liked making designs, and they would make real fancy quilts too that didn't get used so much. And now today, we have quilts that people sleep under, but we also have wall quilts. You know, have you guys seen quilts on walls and maybe in anybody's houses? You have, for now people use them for decoration, and sometimes they have old quilts that they don't want to use anymore because they're going to be all worn out. And so they hang them up on the wall because they won't get so worn. Sweetie, you have a question? Oh, you're just raising your hand. Okay. So another thing that has happened today too is that people
There's another one.
use sew pieces of fabric together to make clothes. Like this is a vest I have. And here's a dress that has some patchwork, some all different colors of fabric sewn together in designs. Do you have a question, Lisa?
Is it okay if my mom comes later to bring my quilt?
Sure. Yes. Oh, we have more quilts coming in. This is another dress that had patchwork sewn together to make it, the top of it. And one quilt, I don't have a sample of it, and I didn't see that anyone brought one, but one was called a crazy quilt. And what they would do is, instead of having very orderly designs, you know, all squares, all the same size, they would take fabric and make all different pieces of fabric going together in all different ways. Can you see that? And then they do fancy stitches over top. Now I did this with a sewing machine, but they did them all by hand. But this is an example of what a crazy quilt would look like, and I actually made it into some clothes. So there's all different kinds of quilts. Yes, darling?
The kind of quilt my mom's going to bring is sandwich.
A crazy quilt?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because then we can all see a real one and not just this on the clothes. So, some quilts have squares. Now, Ryan, you want to stand up here in front and turn around and show everybody your quilt that has squares? Maybe, why don't you let Pookie, Ami and Pookie are going to help us hold, so Pookie can take that in. This quilt's called a 9-patch. And you can't, the 9-patch of it kind of gets, Michael, that's not okay. Come on, sweetie, let's get down. Don't interfere with the quilts. One little square is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. And that's this one right here. This is going to be something like we're going to make. We're going to make a design. This is a 9-patch here. Then here's a plain patch of fabric and a 9-patch and a plain patch and a 9-patch. And they just keep alternating to make up a design over the whole quilt. And we'll do something like that when we make our squares. Everyone will have a block to make their own squares.
Yeah, so you can see. Do you want to see how to make a quilt? We're going to later.
Okay, does anybody else have a quilt with squares on it? Meg?
I do.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. You want to sit you down? You can just fold your quilt up and maybe you can put it over there now that we've shown it to everybody. And then you don't have to be holding on to it. Now, what's the story on this quilt, Meg?
There's space and stars.
Uh-huh.
And there's clouds with rainbows.
Speak up so we can hear you.
And there's, I don't know what that is.
Did your mom make this?
And pattern, my
No,
grandma.
your grandmother.
And who was it? Was it for you?
Mhm.
You want to hold it up? A lot of quilt patterns had names, and this one was called A Trip Around the World. It's just plain squares sewn together, but because they're different colors and because of the way they're arranged, it sort of makes this. See, this looks like this is going around the world. It's just that they would make names for them that kind of went with the design. Okay? Thanks, Meg. You want to put that over here again?
Thank you, Michael, for sitting down.
And now who wrote these? Whose quilts are these? You have squares? Okay, let's see your squares.
What about me?
Did you bring a quilt?
Totes gonna take.
Would you like to help hold this one?
Can you help hold this one? Oh, turn it.
Oh, we got it
Turn
sideways.
it. That's the top there.
Can you hold this one?
Was this your baby quilt?
No.
This looks like, now what they did, there's a thing called embroidery, which is, does anyone know what embroidery is? You do, Lisa?
It's when you take colorful thread and make it into a design on top.
Uh-huh, so that they've got all these different animals.
Michael.
They have all these different animals. There's like are they all bears? No, there's a kitty, a bunny,
All sorts of stuff.
a dog, some bears, and they're all doing different things. And they're all those designs are made by stitching with thread. And so each one of those is a square, and then they're sewn together with the purple squares. Thanks. Let's see the other one.
This is quite a bit little one.
Now this is your baby quilt, right?
A baby quilt.
Now this design, these are all these mice.
Sit down, please.
No! What's the deal? Is this every day?
Yeah, it's every day.
Okay.
There's different pictures on different spines. No. Okay, fine. You want to do that? You're on TV. You're acting like that on TV. Come here. Bring it this way.
Okay, let's look at this one a little bit. Yeah, there we go. You want to hold that? See, this design, it's printed on the fabric, and they took squares and sewed it together.
And there's different pictures on different ones.
Yeah, the mice are doing different things. Maybe it's different times, right?
Here.
Is this Hickory Dickory Dock? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. Now, who else has a quilt that has squares? Does yours have squares? Let's see. Yeah, I think it does. Hold it up. Let's see. Wait, no, let's be careful. This thing, we don't want to step on this. Okay, you want to hold that, Ryan? Your great grandma made it? Is it yours? It's your mom's? So this is all squares, and it's just all put together. What is it? All green. Oh, there are just a little bit.
It's made of parts of dresses and stuff.
Parts of dresses. And see, now this one, it has those little ties in it. It's held together instead of by stitches that make a design. It has these little ties. That's another way of. That's what yours has that too. Okay. Thanks, honey. Okay, can you hold this, Ryan? Now, who knows whose quilt this is? Michael, will you stay there you just have to stay right there.
That's mine.
This one's yours? Is this your baby quilt?
Yes.
And this one's made up of squares too. This is Yale's. This is really nice. Did you bring another quilt too?
Yeah.
Let's see what this is.
No. I bring Twizzle. Bingo.
Oh, this is an appliqué quilt. They made the design by cutting these little ladies in dresses out of fabric, and also doing some embroidery on it and showing these.
Now, was this Yale's? Is this yours?
It's-
the one that you brought?
Yeah. This came in the pile with that one, and he said that one was yours.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
And this one is 75 years old.
Hold it up so they can hear. It's gonna be on camera.
Yes.
Hold it up there. So hold it up there.
Is that one yours? Yeah, let's look at that one.
See, it goes in here all the way over to the camera on TV.
Okay, maybe Cookie can help you hold that. You can even, that looks like a big one, you can stand up on the bench.
I'll help.
I don't know the name of this one.
I don't know what the name is. This one is
Check out this.
silly.
It's your dad's quilt?
It, but hold it just like
My
that.
dad's mom made it.
Like that, so they can hear it right in.
Sometimes when young girls were you guys' age, you would start to learn how to sew quilts together.
That's
then by
because
the
it
time-
comes down in there to the
By
camera.
the time you were maybe
they're talking.
15 or
Hold it up
16
there.
or
Hold it up
17,
there.
whenever you were going to get married, you would have made about
Hold it
a dozen
up there.
quilt tops, just the tops. And then when you were going to get married, you'd have
Now
quilting bees. Your
the
friends would get
camera.
together and help you finish making the quilts. They're called tops when they're just the pieces sewn together. When you put the batting and backing on them, that's called quilting the quilt. And they'd have quilting bees and sit around a big frame, and everybody would stitch them together. And when boys would go away, when they would leave their home, usually their friends and their sisters would get together and and their mom would make what was called a freedom quilt, where they were leaving their home, and so the people who loved them would pack up, would make a quilt to send with them to keep them warm. So that's and maybe this was your dad's freedom quilt if his mom made it for him. This is really nice. I wish I knew the pattern of this, but I don't.
Great.
Okay.
I can help him fold it.
Okay, you guys want to fold it up? Here, I'll take this.
Oh.
You want to jump down and you can fold it up over here. Jeff said he'd help you
That's
fold
gonna
it.
be on TV.
Yikes.
Do you want to see some more quilts?
Not me. I don't want to see anything.
You're weird. I never liked them.
Not at all.
Not at all. I like blankets.
What is here again? Hold it back so I can see mine. Michael? You guys come over in the middle, and everyone who has help, sit down. Okay, everybody who hasn't help, come in the middle, and if you have help, go on the edge, because these guys have a chance too. You can be a snapper now. That's okay. No, it's not. Okay. Now, Chelsea, you guys stand up and follow Chelsea around.
Why don't you come
Around. Walk this way. This way. Okay, stop there. Stop there. Stop there. And stop there. Okay. And here, hold this, Lisa. Now, who is? Oh, actually, I think we need to do a new line. No, that'll be all right. Actually, let Meg hold this. You can be a snapper, Lisa. You know how to snap?
Yeah.
Got it?
Picture?
Hold on. Wait till it's on. Hold on. A little bit.
I'm drawing a picture of a basketball hoop and
What's your name?
me playing basketball, Jeffrey.
Okay.
I'll write my name.
What's your name?
Yeah, and
Leo.
yeah,
What are you
write your name.
drawing?
That's a good idea because quilters always sign their
picture.
quilts.
A picture of what?
I need
You know what? I have some
people
tiny little
on
pieces of chalk we can sign our name.
on
if you want to do
fairies.
that.
I'm waiting.
Oh,
What do you need?
She's in my way.
Lisa, can you scoot over so that
Ryan.
Ryan can
Tell me your name.
Ryan Larson.
Tell me what you're
finish
drawing.
with yours? You know what you might want to do is take one piece.
He doesn't
you can
know.
use more colors than just that.
Jonathan.
What are you drawing?
Basket hoop. In the basketball course.
Right here.
Okay.
You can fill this one in, Marie, okay? You can leave that on there right here.
I'm shooting for way.
Tell me your name.
Chalk.
Margaret.
Tell me what you're drawing.
Oh,
Flowers.
that's so pretty. I love spirals.
Look at this.
What else are you going to put in there?
Tell me your name.
Fill up the
Brittany.
whole space.
Tell me what you're drawing.
And if you want...
A tiger.
A tiger? Okay.
Hey, Lisa. Oh, good.
Tell me your name.
On stilts.
Kyle.
Tell me what you're drawing.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
What are you drawing?
I am drawing colors.
Some more stuff, too. The basketball. You have a dog or something you want to put in?
I need that
Little secret tunnel here. This is sewers. The water runs.
Lisa, come here.
This is a secret tunnel between the two blocks.
Hold on, wait.
This is cool.
Okay. Tell me what your name is.
My name's Lisa Matt.
Tell me what you're drawing.
I'm drawing a couple of things. I got my name right here, Lisa Matt, and here's just some design I want to draw. Here's a blue square. I like the color turquoise. It's sort of related to turquoise. Here's me. Here's a horse, and here's a heart.
Okay. Tell me your name.
Chelsea.
Tell me what you're drawing.
Giraffe, present, and an elephant and a camel.
Okay.
Ryan,
Tell me what you're drawing.
You want to color in one of these other squares?
duck,
A what?
a duck.
A dock. Okay.
I like this color. So, colors. See, you got 4 triangles here.
Tell me your name.
So, color in.
Okay, my name is Rachel.
What are you drawing?
Um,
What other color would you
this is a kind of thing I'm drawing, and I'm just coloring this whole space.
Okay. Oh, Margaret, that's cool. I like that you're doing that. The grass, and you're really filling it up nicely.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, tell me your name.
Meg,
Tell me what you drew.
a design.
Can you show me it?
There's my pinks.
Just point at it.
I don't know if you like that
Oh,
color.
that's pretty.
This will be a border around your block. And you can color in here with whatever color you want. You want to do that? Which colors do you want? Oh, which color do you want? Yeah, to color in this space.
Be careful of the wire. I don't know
Okay.
if you're gonna trip or not.
Okay, take that one.
Are you on? Can you tell me your name?
All done? You want to? Let's see yours.
Andrew,
Can you tell me what you're drawing?
a flag.
You want to color in one of the flame blocks with the axis?
Heather. Come
Oh,
here.
there's one over here.
Tell me your name.
Let's do this.
Heather,
Tell me what you're drawing.
I'm
Do
drawing
you want
a
to color in
quilt.
one of the
A quilt?
flame blocks?
Okay.
Well, first let me get her over here to one of these. Okay, let's do this one right here.
I'm doing a pattern.
Yale drew out.
Okay, I'm done.
He came into this.
Say I have the dirtiest hands.
I have dirty hands.
You have dirty hands. Show them. Show them your hands again.
I need to write
Show 'em
my
your
name
hands.
darker.
Show them your hands. The cleanest hands. Say I have clean hands.
I have definitely clean hands.
I think I just got them all.
Ryan Hill and Kyle.
Come here,
Yes.
Ryan.
Ooh, cool.
Ryan.
That's good.
Kyle.
Ryan. Larson.
Okay, so why don't we start with the guys who are standing up? Go and stand by the square that you did.
Wait,
Would
here.
they say their name? Say your name.
My name is Jeffrey. My name is Rachel. My name is Kyle.
Now go to your square.
My name is Ryan Larson.
Here you go.
My name is Diego. My name is Margaret.
Here, Meg.
My name is Meg. My name is Chelsea. My name is Jonathan. My name is Andrew.
Go to your square. Get up and go.
Brian Matthew. I didn't.
Go to your square.
Brittany.
Go to your square.
Heather Bill. My name is Lisa, and I hope you enjoyed us on Channel 9.
We're now at our second half at our art camp, and Deanna and I have been working with these kids creating this quilt, chalk quilt on the square, and we have grades 3 through 5, and we're going to have them come up here and tell us their name and then tell us about their quilt square and identify their quilt square. So let's start here in the front row. Caitlin? Come up here and talk to us so we can hear you. Just talk.
Caitlin Carr.
Okay, what's your square? What's it look like? Do you have a name for it? No name or? Come show me. Which one is it? This one? This one. The one that looks like Lucky Charms cereal. Right?
Yeah, I'll call it Lucky Charms cereal.
I think that's a good name. Okay, you can stand off to the side. And, well, why don't you come show me yours? What's your name?
Kelsey Jones.
Kelsey Jones. And where is yours?
Right here.
Right here. Tell me what, does it have a name for the square?
It has one, but I don't know it.
Okay, and you've used just squares and some triangles. Great. Okay, next.
My name's Logan on the front.
And your square is clear at the other end, right? What colors did you use?
Yellow, orange, and green, and purple, and white, and pink, and blue.
Okay, why don't you go stand on your square? Okay.
Gemma Cohen.
And where's your square?
Right there.
Does it have a name?
Yeah, but I forget it.
Okay. And it's a star? Lots of different stars. Okay, thank you, Gemma.
Katie Kerbach.
Katie, tell me about your quilt square.
Well, it's striped and has a bunch of fancy designs and polka dots on it.
Okay, let's go show me which one. This one has a really neat design in the middle. I like that. Someone else come tell me about theirs. Ashley, what's your last name?
Rollins.
Ashley Rollins. Okay, where's your square? Right here. And a hole in the barn door is the name of the quilt.
What's mine?
Really nice.
Yes, he is.
Okay, someone else come. We've got 2 at a time here. I think.
Actually, I'm not doing it.
Didn't you do a square together?
No.
No? Well, then unhook and tell me.
Oh, I can't unhook. Okay.
Tell me your names then.
My name's Freeburg, and that's my square. Oh, fine, I'll get off then. Okay.
And you are Natalie.
Yeah. I did a square with somebody though. 2 squares actually.
Okay, who did a square with you?
I did.
Okay, come up here and we'll talk about it. What's your name?
Catherine Roloff.
Okay, and we'll go see what you did.
Okay, is this one right here? Okay.
Catherine's?
We did this one and this one.
And you can tell by looking at them that they did them together. They look pretty much alike.
Yeah,
me your name.
Matt. Matt Good.
Okay, and you did the one clear on the end?
Yeah.
What's, it has a name, I know.
Pinwheel.
The Pinwheel quilt design. And used a little bit of black around the edges?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Amy, what's your last name?
Gukin.
Amy Gukin. And where's your design?
Right there.
Right there. You did a really hard one with, did it have a name?
Yeah, Western Spy.
Western Spy?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's different. So that one is really unique and difficult. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, Scott? Your name is? Emily Roth. We have two Emilys here. And you're Emily Roth.
Yeah, and I did a double star.
A double star. And you used two colors on the inside, and then you did a nice border with the blue and the lavender. Thanks. Another Emily. I will take you. Pookie, Freeburg, right? Okay, and which one's yours? We're standing on it. Is this a 9-patch? And you should know all about quilting because of your mother, right? Okay, Emily.
My name's Emily,
And your last name is? Bush. And which one is yours?
this one.
We're standing on it.
And the name is Crossed Canoes.
It's another cross canoe like Scott Evans, but it looks really different. Very nice. Thank you. John, tell me your name.
John David.
Roloff? Mm-hmm. Okay. And what was your quilt square?
I don't know.
Where is it?
Up here.
Okay, show me. This one. It looks like maybe a 9-patch.
Oh, it's another hole in the barn.
Another hole in the barn door. Did you know it was called that? No? Okay. Great. Who else do we have left to tell about? Is that it? So this is our afternoon art camp class for the Fairfield Art Association's 1996 Sesquicentennial Art Camp. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. You guys want to say bye-bye?
Hello out there in TV land. Get out.
Okay, guys.
Hi, Mom.
looks like you're into the frosting. Just a little.
Might want to hold it up just a little bit while let it dry. Actually, it's falling.
I'm glad she told you.
Allison there. Just out of your house.
Why?
Yep, I'll take pictures of them and then go down with the diary. Just out there.
What did you say? What do you say about I was silent. What's so good? Why popcorn? No.
Amy, you still need to involve more than your mouth.
Don't be yours is really. Yeah. See my cat here? Look. Look at John David's thing.
I know. He took all the popcorn.
I'm gonna make it. I'm ending up eating a lot of my rust because I have to lick it off. So am I. Because I know that's why I have to eat it. I'm the only one who's crossed. So I do fingers. You're a bad girl. Good girl.
Who's done with their house? Raise your hand.
No way.
You three, I want you to come with me.
No way. You couldn't be done. Me? Uh-oh. No.
They're done. I'm gonna get the choice lots.
A big fat what? Race. A big fat
Okay, please slow down with me, guys.
I help you. I was gonna crash you.
Here for just a second. Hey, everybody, we're gonna count off now. There's 16 people in here, so we're gonna have 16 numbers, and that will be your lot number. Okay? So let's start down from the end. One. Amy.
2, 3, 4,
Scott.
5, 6, 7,
And
8, 9,
Ashley. You're 10. 11.
12.
Say 11.
Who are you? I don't remember my number.
You're 13.
16.
Okay, everybody remember their number because that's going to be your lot.
I forgot mine.
Okay?
My lot number.
Okay, ready?
My lot. I think my lot number. What? What?
Find your lot number.
I hate that.
You're 6.
I have to hate
You're 6. That's 6. And that's 1 and 4. And you're 4. That's Jeffrey's. You got a corner lot, Jeffrey. You're 6. Now what are you? John David, I mean.
7.
You're 7. Right here. Okay, so that's where your house is going to go. So now you guys are going to decorate the street in front of your house. You can put little row of flowers. You can make the street. You can make
goody.
stop signs. Or stop signs left for the end.
I never
You can make children playing signs.
Can we make a pavement in the middle there?
If you want to, in front of your yard, you can do whatever you want, okay?
So
this
like
is the
only on
street.
one side of the street though.
So we'll just kind of go like this. This is where your house is going to be, okay?
But what about the middle of the street?
Well, you can color the middle of the street.
But there's gonna be somebody over there.
You can color on the street. That's right. So do kind of your half of the street.
Here, I'll
Okay.
make lines.
Can I make yellow lines down the middle?
I will.
I really
want-
don't have any idea.
Can I make yellow lines? Okay, you do the part
Marker,
of your
check
house.
I'm doing.
Hey, that's my side.
Can we do yellow lines down the middle?
There you go. Good idea.
Can we all like
Yes.
just
Yeah, but
No
only in
passing
your part.
signs, all that kind of stuff. And then, since you guys are on this street, see right here,
This is my part.
you guys can make a little park down here, okay?
Can we make the street sign?
And there's gonna be street here.
Let's call this
All this
Jackson
open
Street.
stuff will be. Sure, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, let's make a sign that says Jackson Street.
No. Is that your street?
What?
Street you're looking
Yeah, this is our street. Well, what should we call the street though?
Jacksonville.
No.
Well, you can call it Jackson if you want, then you could have Jackson Street Park down here, so you guys can make a little park here, but you gotta watch out for somebody else's line. Here, let me just draw a little circle here, and that's where you can put the park. You can make some green grass in it, and whatever,
Why is that circle there?
because that's where you're gonna make the park.
But why is it in a circle shape?
Just so that we know where it's gonna be. You can make it a little bigger, because we gotta watch out for this person, they've gotta have.
My.
We should probably have, maybe we should have,
Why is that?
you guys can do a park, and then we'll let the other guys do a swimming pool. And this will be the Jackson Street swimming pool, so if you guys don't do this, I'll do the next case. Okay? Now, you need some shrubbery and hippopotamus.
I didn't say I was actually gonna draw it.
Oh, you didn't?
What are these for?
I don't really know.
I'm gonna use them.
Matt asked that too, but I really don't know. And you might want to even color in the street if you want.
Yeah, like a big pothole.
Yeah, like a big pothole. Just make a Fairfield Street.
Okay, here we go.
Or you may want to put like a little mailbox in front of your house. You can make it kind of hanging out to the street because your house is actually going to fit right on here. But you might want to put a little mailbox with your name on it. Chelsea.
Ow!
There. Gonna try to outdo hers? No. Okay.
I never really like my brothers. Of course, I never probably would like my brothers.
You don't think?
He doesn't do. He does different weird stuff, like weird drawings.
Judy weird.
Well, yeah,
Well,
like
you're gonna put a hippopotamus in the middle of your street.
I
Don't you think
didn't
that's
say
weird?
that.
Don't do that on the street.
Oh, that's okay. It's in front of his house.
He's making dinosaurs.
You're making a dinosaur.
10? 10 is right there.
Don't do that, buddy.
We'll have to have another park over here.
I'm not dumb.
It's not a park there. We're gonna do a
I don't
park there.
care.
There, honey.
Can we draw a grass?
Hey, you copied me.
So see what they're doing? They're putting like stripes down the middle of the street in front of the house.
This is like this street is called Jackson Street. Can I put like a little sign here that says dead?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I draw like a little like grass here?
Because your whole thing is going to sit right here. So if you want to put a little grass, kind of stick it out here so you can see it. This will be like a little park area. You might want to plant some trees and flowers and stuff in there. Yeah, yours and all everybody around.
This
You
street
might
right
want to
here
start
is
and somebody
Jackson.
else